here to talk about Geekvolution. Now, when I say that name, that's not me calling anybody a geek. That's the name that the channel goes by. It's a channel, Geekvolution, hosted by Captain Logan. Logan being like his actual name. I think Captain, like it's a Star Trek reference, because Star Trek, they have like captains of ships, and Geekvolution is this YouTube series where Captain Logan talks about usually superhero related news. He's kind of made this mission to collect every superhero movie and review every superhero movie, which is a very ambitious project that he's been working at for years, and now he's kind of even retooled it recently because he used to review superhero movies like 20-minute reviews, but now he does like commentaries on the movies, and that's kind of considered the new review format. And although he has been doing commentaries, like different kinds of commentaries, for a long time, and his movie commentaries are a lot of fun. He's joined by a number of different co-hosts that bring their own unique brand of style and humor to the show. And Geekvolution is technically an analysis show. It's also very comedy focused, very enjoyable, very funny stuff. Cap has a very unique style of humor that's enjoyable to watch. And he does like this, I think, like weekly show like the Captain Logan show, where fans can ask him questions about superhero news, or sometimes we'll just ask him like the weirdest, wildest questions, and he'll be amused and be like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say, and that's pretty fun. I've enjoyed asking some real questions and some silly questions of my own to him, and he's a very nice guy, very friendly, pretty easy to talk to, and he's made a lot of friends and has a lot of co-hosts that really enjoy making videos with him. And yeah, he loves Star Trek, big Star Trek fan. He makes Star Trek references like all the time. It seems like in almost every other video, like he'll be like, oh, this cast member was in like a season something episode of Star Trek, or he'll be like, this reminds me of Star Trek, this reminds me of this Star Trek thing. He'll like, sort of like how I tend to connect everything to Batman, he'll like often connect everything to Star Trek. And he loves Batman like I do. He's he talks about, well, DC or Marvel, he tends to say Batman, like not necessarily DC as a whole, just specifically Batman, which is, I would say, kind of relatable to me, although I'm also really big on Superman and like Teen Titans and stuff. But yeah, it is primarily Batman. So yeah, he tends to give some impartial favoritism to Batman, which I do, so I certainly appreciate that. He even did Batmania, where he did a commentary on all of the Batman movies that come out at the time. And that sounds like not too hard, because you think there might just be like 10, because you're thinking like theatrical movies, but there have been like a whole bunch of direct-to-DVD animated movies, and there have been several since then, so there's a lot more Batman movies than you might think. I think there's been over 40 if you're counting like direct-to-DVD animated movies. And so that was a fun commentary series. I did like Marvel Mania, going over all the theatrical Marvel movies that come out at the time, and there were a lot of those. So that was pretty fun. And yeah, his commentary series tends to be very enjoyable. He'll have some good, thorough discussion about the movie and about an analysis about what does and doesn't work. But there'll also be comedy, so kind of a good mix of analysis and comedy. It's not just like, I don't know, just very serious discussions about sophistication in movies, and it's not just jokes, so I think it's a good mix, and a very enjoyable channel. Like I said, Captain Logan, the main guy, he's the host. He is joined by a number of co-hosts, and some have changed over the years, and they're very entertaining. So very good group of reviewers, and it's an enjoyable channel, and Captain Logan's very dedicated to the channel. Oftentimes he's like pumped out multiple videos a week, and like good long videos, not just like, because I throw out videos, but they're kind of short. And but Captain Logan will pump out these videos that are like, sometimes like over an hour long, over 2 hours long. So his dedication is admirable, especially when he does 24-hour live streams talking about a whole season of Smallville in a row. He's done that, and it is wild and it's very, very enjoyable. So yeah, Geekvolution, a very cool channel, and it's if you're into like what's perceived or stereotyped as geeky stuff. But if you like Star Trek, superhero stuff, that sort of stuff, I think it's worth checking out. A really good channel. Had a lot of really good discussions with the people from that channel, and it's a really cool channel that's worth checking out.